Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Today we will continue our puzzles. I'm trying to remember what is the variant that I have solved. I think it was all the mirror that I have successfully solved. So I think I will continue on to Chuck next. Hello boss. You are so early today. Okay, um I think I'm missing out something here. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, let's try to maybe get past 400 puzzles for today. I doubt that it is feasible though. Let's just get started. What do I have here? Find the best move for white. My king is actually upgraded and he's trying to go for the altar. This move will be a check onto the king and my white king will be pretty safe. The enemy king cannot really block or run the king close to this altar. I think that it's just the right move. It was not the right move. Okay, I underestimated. I cannot say the first puzzle and I have already underestimated it. This is just a little bit too bad. Find the best move for green. But do I have a feeling that I have solved this one before? So I cannot really remember. Yeah, here we go. Let's just move on. Next is Janice. I think I could go on a better skin for this variant. Believe it or not, this is uh, possibly the most readable skin that we have. So these are the enemy pieces which just upside down. That looks so funny. I have my main knight here. I have my queen on the cannon here. Why is the king messing around with the cannon? Do you fire the queen out using the cannon? That does sound like it because the queen will become the piece that is active after you have fired the cannon, right? So it does feels like that the cannon fires out the queen onto whatever it is aiming at. Yeah, it was pretty funny to think about. Okay, now backing into this, my knight here is actually not protected. I can just put a man here and it will be a checkmate. Yeah, nice. I managed to get this one correct in the first try. The last time was not just uh, just lucky. I managed to weather the storm and deal with that pretty well. Find the best move for white. Okay, the king is trapped, so it should be easy to check the king, right? Or is it? I think this is the best move. That was actually easier than what I expected. And next we go to attacks. Is it even a chess variant? I deny the evaluation that this is a chess variant. I won't solve this one. It just give me headaches. Find the best move for white. Now we are back at vanilla chess. So we should be fine, right? We will be fine here, right? I think I want to go for this check first. Or do I? Oh, here. If I go here, the king will move up, though, which is a problem. I can even do something like moving the queen here and then move the pawn here, I think. But is that necessary to do something? I don't know. Maybe I should actually try the rook to block the bishop attack. I do love that idea. The bishop may just want to capture, but then I can capture with the sorry, the pawn. Let's see. It was not the right move. How about this? And then possibly this into um whatever the next thing is. Maybe here. Okay, yeah, I can just do this. Okay, I'm so bad at normal chess puzzles for some reasons. I have a 1900 ranking in chess.com. It's not a flash. I actually trained hard for that, and I was only doing the normal chess variant puzzles. That's why I got so high. I mean, the difference is just 300 elo, right? So it's not actually just bad. It's not actually just bad. Okay, not bad as it. I think I have this knight move, which will make the king go to this. And then the king is trapped, yeah. What's the best move for Blake? This is crazy host. And this one is really similar. I think I want a knight here. And then rook. Oh, it was not. Or queen? Do you want a queen instead? No, it was not. Maybe a bishop. Wait, I think I forgot how this work. Okay, yeah, this one. And then capture. Then a knight. And then um no, it's not the bishop capture and knight back here maybe. And then queen. This is so confusing. It's so confusing. Yeah, this one I remember doing that. But somehow I couldn't remember the old moves. For this one I actually have no idea. I do love a knight here to check the king. The pawn can eat right the but I can answer that with another check onto the king. Then I would have a pawn and a queen. The black king will have to go here because if the king go off, I can put a queen under him and checkmate. Or it should be very close. I don't think black king can actually go off. So we just need to put a knight here and maybe see what happens. It was not the right move all along. How about eating this? This is the actual correct move. What do I do next after this? I can put my knight here. The king will have to move further down, and he will win king of the hill. I will then be able to put a pawn like here or here. It is better to put a pawn here, I think. Then the king will have to try to move into this. And then I could try to have another check, maybe by moving this pawn up. And finally end with a queen. But easy though. Let's just move the knight up. I think it is very good. Oh, it was not a rainbow already. Okay. None of these convention moves are the correct moves. But this one is so weird. Why would you want to check your knight and then put another of your knight in danger? Why? Why? I don't understand. I would really need to see the analyzer. Okay, so the furthermost down the line is this move. What if you just go here? I will put a pawn here. You escape. And I end the game. The king cannot escape through this part. Let's say I move here. It's checkmate. This is so hard to predict. And now what if I just take the knight? You will have this and it's checkmate. Why is that so difficult to find? This one is almost humanly impossible to find. I don't think a good chess player, even grandmasters of normal chess, can think the moves. Though I am totally not honest. Again, this one is really difficult. How do I even start this? I've just put a bishop here. Then I'll just capture the queen. Capture the queen is not the best move. I'll see the hint, I guess. Okay, okay. That is just so difficult to find. And what next? It's not about going back. What is this? They wanted this move. Oh, because then they will have the queen. My brain is fried immediately. Yes, so many options to go. How do you even start to continue from this point? Seriously? Moving your pawn up? Capture with the queen? Put the bishop in? A pawn next? Okay, why don't you just capture his knight? Because I will do this, and yeah, I will continue the check sequence using the bishop and the pawn, following the queen attack. Oh, that is just too good. How do I even manage to get to that level? How about we do 2000 crazy hole puzzles? That sounds like a good idea. This again is not the best move. I could wonder why. A queen here, okay. Why do they give me a rook? What if this guy don't capture with the rook but capture with a pawn? It's a faster checkmate. Wow. Now I do want to be a crazy house champion now. Now I see the play with now I see the true and whatever it is. The fights are just so good to miss out. They make me feel like I have been playing just wrong my whole life, which probably is the case anyway. If you play normal chess, what is the chance that you can find some fighting as good as that? There's no way. There's just no way. I only have a pawn to my name. How do I even where is this storm? I can put a pawn here, but that doesn't really do much. I can have a trade sequence that will end up in a rook standing here and the king standing here. After that, I will have a bishop. Mm. Is it even about the? Is it even about the king? Let's see the hint. They wanted the spawn here. Why would I want to do this? Can't they just capture? Okay, that is really nice. Wow. My small bean brain cannot comprehend something this smart. These are so next level expert type shit. I don't understand. This is just so crazy. I think I do want to just capture the pawn. Then I think the queen will capture back. Either way, I will capture the queen with my rook and get a pawn and a queen as my prisoners. The black king will move up here. Next, I can put a queen here. They will try to block. So I might want to put a pawn here first. They can try to move away. If they move away, it will be the end. because I have a queen for the next check. If they capture this pawn with the knight, which is the only option, I will capture with the bishop. It should be it. Finally, we got a crazy house answer. I actually want another one. Surprising enough, I think I know this. It's so painful. I missed the last move. I thought about putting the queen here, but then, yeah, the pawn is actually undefended. I Yeah, they can just capture my black pawn to escape check. Find the best move for black. Let's try another one again. These are really difficult, but I do love them. Maybe I will generate more puzzles myself. I could do something like that. I think I want a knight here. They will have to take with the pawn. I will open my rook. They will have to block. I will continue to take. I think I get it. I forgot about this bishop here. Then the plans to apply. Okay, that is nice. I got another one actually. That works quicker than what I expected. Another one. I don't see my sorry, I don't like my rating very much. So let's increase this a little. These puzzles are really difficult though, even though I'm at 1100. Maybe it's because they don't have easier puzzle to give me, which is so surprising given the quality of the other variants puzzles. But this is a very good welcome. This one feel weird. How do I start my first move? I don't have anything to start some crazy pass, so I must take a bishop. Or should I do it? I could even try to get the queen out into capture my white bishop, into taking that queen, into putting your queen back and try to have a check onto the king. The queen is surrounded by two very stable rooks. I don't see any way that the black king can be checked. The most sensible move that I would take is to capture the pawn with my rook. And probably after that I can put a pawn here. I can just capture this bishop and then also put the bishop here. Let's try to do it. It was not the right move. I was tempting to go for this next if the enemy tried to answer back, sure. But maybe that's just not the right move. Let's eat this guy instead. It's not the right move again. What is that? Okay. Yeah, of course it is the move that makes the most sense. Right? I know it, right? Yeah. Why? What? How could I even thought about this move? This is just so high level. Oh, you have to be crazy to think about this move. Oh, I'm not crazy enough. I mean, we had so much shit earlier that I thought we could be doing some kind of pulling checkmate sequences out of thin air type shit. But actually, we just want to grab a nice pawn here. And that is over. That is the puzzle. It's so freaking funny. Are you, are you kidding me right now? I think I want a pawn. Oh, it was not it? Maybe a pawn from here. Okay, and then put a pawn here. Why don't you just take the pawn? Oh, I remember this one. This one is crazy. Look at the sequence. This is probably one of the most beautiful sequences you can ever witness. It's just so beautiful. Firstly, why don't the black queen capture this white pawn? Okay, because you will have the white doing the first move after the black king have captured your queen. And it's checkmate. That is just a lot of moves to calculate. Just a lot of moves to calculate. I know this one. Okay, let's move on. You know what? Let's stay back a little. I want more puzzles. I want more puzzles. At least we should increase our elo into 1200. We are close to it. So let's try to increase our elo. This is probably another crazy one. I can have 2 pawns here, I guess. And I cannot. The king cannot really move down because I will put a rook here. The king cannot go here. The king cannot capture my pawn. The king can go here. The king cannot go here either. What if it go up here? I'll probably put a pawn. Then the rook can just capture back, right? So it might not just be it. I will capture the rook. The queen might just take. It might not be enough. Maybe if the king move here, I want to put a rook here. The queen then must take, I think. Or move down here. Oh, it cannot move down here, okay. It will have to take my rook. And then what? We have this move though. I think I can just start the move right away. To have a bishop. A bishop seems to be really fitting for what we want. I think we need a bishop just right here. It could be really fitting. Capture the bishop with the queen. Check the king and then put a bishop here. The king must capture my knight. Sorry. And then I put a pawn on top of the king and then put a rook on top of the king. That should be it. Okay, nice. Nice one. Now my elo is 1200. I will move on to atomic. That was great. Okay, next, what do I have here? I think I must capture this rook. Surprisingly, it was not the right move. How is it not the right move? If I capture this rook, it is still my win, but it just takes longer, I guess. So okay, let's just say I move here. What will happen? Yeah, the rook cannot move anyway. I forgot about that. They tricked me. It wants to be simple. That was actually surprisingly easy to understand. How could I not realize that? Well, that was so rookie. This should be a win immediately. here and here. Wow. After what we have went through with the other ones, get to the king of the hill and we get some very basic ones. These are very welcome. The recheck is bugged, that's how I won't do it. Sorry guys, bye bye. Nothing here, nothing is happening here. No, I'm not doing some kind of puzzle. What are you talking about? Mm, yeah, you are not a puzzle variant either. You are a variant, right? But not a puzzle one. A, a racing king. Racing king, Maybe I actually want to check Magic King. Can the king go back down? Oh, I am actually white. I think I should go here. And that it. I'm actually increasing my elo of Racing King. This is pretty funny. Okay, now this is the classic one. I think I know this one. Okay, and the deck variant surprisingly don't have a lot of puzzles, so I can farm it. Okay, network now. Thank you. Find the best move for black. What shenanigans you are gonna give me today, Alice? I'm tired of your bullshit. They only have a queen and bishop. I have three rules, one bishop and a knight. So statistically, they are better than me. No, right? Two bishops is already better than a queen. Sorry, two rooks are already better than a queen. Okay, but what I'm doing here? I can have a check immediately here. Can the king actually move into this position? There is a chance that they cannot do it. Okay, let's try it. Okay, where can the king move? It cannot move here, which is really weird if you think about it. But it can move here, okay. Yeah, let's go. We got a lucky one out of our list today. Let's just carry on and keep our victory. We got more puzzle to solve. Just a little bit, a dozen more puzzles to solve for today. It's not even 400. Your quota is so high up there. I probably want a stalemate. Oh, stalemate is wrong. I'm sorry. Stalemate is probably wrong. So what will happen if I move here? It will be uh an end. It will be an end, but I don't see anything. I get it a stalemate into a draw. Or stale draw. Do you have stale draw? Or stalemate? Mark rook. It's still mark rook. There. It's still mark rook because I did not figure out the check. Well, oh, But it was a right move. Excuse me. Let's go. I knew about this move all along. I knew these seemingly weak moves are of my own calculation. Makrook variant where kings cannot move to escape out check. Okay, this motherfucker variant where I can just move my pawn up here and the king is dead. Yeah, that's right. It's this one. I know this one. Of course, you will never see me play that particular variant because how fucked up it is. I think I'm a master in that variant though. If I try to play it. Which should be so funny. Oh, I did not think it. Oh, yeah, I can just move my rook here. That was a mixed click. That was a misclick. I just lost 300 elo in one move. That was a bullshit. Uh, oh, sorry. Another bullshit one. Excuse me. Luckily, this variant is not really important, so I can drop my price a little, I guess. Uh, I don't like this setup. Why is this setup so weird? I can actually move my rook up here. The king will then have to go into one of these two spots. Um, I can do this attack instead, and the king will also try to move into these positions. I can move this knight here instead, and the king will move into these positions, right? Um, and the king is trapped, right? Just great. The question is, how do I continue after that? For example, if the king just go down here, what should I do? These knights are protecting these two squares perfectly. How do I end the king life the best way possible? Maybe going for this check? I kind of love that. Maybe go for this check into this king moving down here. And then put a pawn up here. The king will have to run away. I know into capture this. The rook must take. And then I continue with the check. You can actually take my knight. Yeah, it's a lot to think about here. Okay. There's a lot to think about. I can start with this. Still, then I don't see the next move I should take, which is really bad. I can probably try to sack the knight and then follow shoot after with some rook attacks as well. So you know what I'm thinking? I actually want to see the hints. Yeah, let's see the hints. This, okay, yeah, escape. And then capture with a knight here, allowing them to develop this like rook. But then it could be a lot better for me. I guess moving a pawn up here is a move. Okay, this guy can actually promote. How can this guy move again? Like a chicken. He can move like a chicken. Uh, what should I do again? Here. This is weird. Look again. Now, if the king move here, what will happen? The knight will move here instead. And let's just say you capture with this, it's over. You're trying to defend this attack. The knight will take. And what will happen? The bot doesn't say anything. Okay, please calculate. Please calculate. This sideboard is broken. 90 over 90 depth is something else though. Okay, I still don't understand the moves. But I actually learned about the pawn promotion at the 7th rank. Promotion on the 7th rank and not the last rank is criminal though. Why could you design a variant that works like that? How can people actually learn to play your variant if you design your variants like that? That's weird, man. I cannot actually promote my knight, can I? Yeah, probably not, right? I'm not crazy. These variants are just a little bit so. It's not me. I can move a knight here. Okay, if I move a knight here, the king actually have to move here, which is really good. Yeah, it's really good. Now if only I have a way to attack the king. Yeah, I can actually do that. Let's go. Here. Yeah, the checkmate. Nice. Our chapter here. Situation. What's the best move for black? And I am black. What is the premises of this again? Okay, nothing specific. I think I can just put a rook here and call it a day. Nice one. Let's continue. Find the best move for white. Where are all of my white pieces? Where's you? Okay. Down here, like just go up here to join the fray, do you? Yeah, like this. Oh, I got very similar puzzles today. These are very welcome. Come on in. Okay, we see these rook angles and we know that I have to do some kind of maneuver. Oh, that need to have about 200 IQ or above to solve because these are freaking manual levels. Let's see if I can beat the guys that created this one. I think I can beat them sometime. Sometimes. I can put a guide here and then put a piece here. It could be checkmate. I just need to have a piece that can do that. Probably a silver general and then a gold general. I do like that idea. What if I put a silver general here? The king only option is actually move out of the way into the redirection or this direction. This dragon cannot move like rook, so the king can actually move into a lot of positions, which is not really good. Okay. If the king actually move away, I think I can actually put a gold general to check the king, and then if the king move, for example, down here, into this corner, I can put a rook here. The king move down, I can put a gold general here. The gold general can actually capture my gold general, but the dragon will come and checkmate the king. If the king escape into this corner, I cannot do anything, can I? Wait. Um. Yeah, these are weird. These are really good. If the king move here after I have put down the silver general, what will I do next? Probably put a rook here, the king will have to take it. Then probably put a gold general here. Is that actually too much? No, let's put the gold general here. The king will have to escape, maybe like back. Then we would not be winning at all. Maybe I should put a gold general here. If I put a gold general here, and the king, the gold general take, I can put like a rook here, or silver here. Right, a silver here, and then probably they can. Oh, these are so difficult. How do you even manage this? They are just a small amount of pieces. And this is already so difficult. Why am I 1500? By the way, why am I 1500? Ah, just so frustrating. Why am I 1500? You know, sometimes I just want to be a lowly man, just can solve easy puzzles, right? Sometimes I just want to be a normal guy, you know? Why am I so high up? I don't need to solve the puzzles. I can just stay back and relax and enjoy my easy puzzle. Why do I need to solve these ones? They are so difficult. They are just so difficult. But I don't want to waste them. I mean, they are really good, and if I manage to figure out how to solve them, it could feel really good. And I can actually improve after that. If I surrender, I won't be able to improve. But look at this. How can I even start? There are options like moving the dragon around here, which is really bizarre and we'll need to calculate every possibility. For example, I can like put a bishop, sorry, a silver general here, and it still might just make sense. We never know. This is just so crazy. I can put like a rook here and it might just make sense. I'm not even joking. Well, should I? Should I actually put a rook here? Then they will have the options to capture my rook with this. But then the king move down here, right? After I have put down the silver general, then I won't have anything to work with. And that is a problem. I think I must put any pieces here or even like here to try to check the king. If I fail to do that, however, it will be the end. Can you have a look at the guys? The guy will absolutely crush my king in one move. I will continue giving checks until the enemy king is dead. I don't have all the options. I do not have all the options. Put a silver general here and then get the king to move out into a dozens of possible directions, which is really cool if you think about it. And then continue the check with something like rook here. They can just capture with the king, assumingly. Then I won't be able to do anything after that. Or I can put like a dragon here and it's a good check. It could be a good check. But I might want more than a good check. I want the king head. If only I have something like a main here and not the option to choose a bishop or silver. This might be better if I put a silver like here. I'm not even joking. Of silver here might just beat. Might just beat. A gold here. A gold here. How about that? Ah, but what will I do after a gold? Let's just say it's a silver general here. The king can just capture it. I think it's the best response. Then what can I do? Wait, can I just move the dragon here and have the king? What if the king just take and then go back the next move? My enemy won't be able to do anything to it. Oh, these are so difficult. It's always the shoji puzzle that are incredibly difficult. One thing though, if the gold general capture here, I can actually put a rook here and pose a serious threat. The rook will become promoted. Yeah, it could be really good, but it still does not seems to be enough. Let's see the hint. Okay, the silver general for a start, and then next what? Here, yeah, just take. Okay, next I guess is here. No, it's not. I capture. Wait, what? Why would I want to do this? What? Here? Oh, a rook? And then look at the numbers moves. Yeah, you're trying to give. Okay, the rook here got it. Oh, it's a dragon. Okay, six move. Look at the moves. Is this is just impossible to find. How can I even stack this? These moves are just impossible to find. Did you like this puzzle? Maybe I do. Okay, silver here and then a gold. Of course, you have to take. What if I take a bag with this guy? Oh, I cannot really. Oh, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Then, oh, you capture with this. And then put a gold general here, and then a rook. It's over. Yeah, I will. They will have to take the dragon next. Then we have the rook attack. Why don't you do this? Yeah, because it will be check me after. Okay. Oh, the amount of possible moves are so crazy. Put one right here. Just take, and just take. I think this move is the bottleneck of my calculation. I did not think about this move being possible. And then this. Yeah. It's still findable. These moves are still findable. It's possible to learn this power. It is possible to learn this power. I'm not joking. I didn't know that you can only put a knight as the maximum rank of 6 from the point of my own king. Okay, here we should have an even more crazy puzzle to solve because we will have 4 pieces, including a knight this time. You know, looking at the knight, I'm a little optimistic. You know, normally you will have like 3,000 different ways to engage, right? Now with the knight, you often uh, get a lower amount of engagements because the positions that require a knight to functions are normally very tricky functions, very niche, very tight for positions that it might just be possible. I mean, I just want to put a knight right here and make the king decide where it's going to go. Honestly, that doesn't seem like the worst thing ever. This move into the future, yo. I have to calculate this move into the future. Do they have easier ones? Excuse me? These puzzles are just so difficult. Normally you will start with easier puzzles that require somewhere about 3 moves or even 2 moves to check, right? But this one is a 10 freaking, I don't know, checkmate? To me is probably checkmate. How do I even calculate a mate in 10? Excuse me? Yeah, a bishop right here. Good luck finding that. Good luck finding that. I beg you. Being a newbie. Yeah, there's no way someone like me can know that it's not a pawn capture into checking the king, but actually it's a knight attack onto the king for some reason. Of course, I don't know that. And this is a sacrifice of the bishop to do something. Now I have a silver general. I actually have 2 silver generals. Yeah, of course. I know what to do. Yeah, of course I will not know what to do. I still have 5 more left to check the king in this situation. This is already a puzzle of its own. How do I even get to this in the first place? Are you kidding me? I'm a newbie. Yeah, this and 4 more left to get the king. Oh, this is so painful. I cannot really reason with this kind of like, I don't know. Let's just move through and see, the scenery. Oh, they don't want to promote. I understand that. They want to check the king because this is made in one. Here, here. Okay. Ah, that is so painful. You know what? Let's move on. I don't think I can continue trying these my intent puzzles. I don't think I can do it now. This is my intro. I should be able to do it. Wow. They have some pieces they can drop. Try probably want to try to attack like this. They will move here. Okay. Oh, this is a better one. How do I even manage the previous ones, right? I give up. I give up. There's no way I can find a main intent. I guess these puzzles are for books or I don't know, masters, grandmaster, national master. If you read a book that teach chess, you are probably a grandmaster already. Or are you? I mean, that should mean that you are very serious about what you're doing. And that should mean you will become a grandmaster. Probably. It was not. This is probably the correct move though. This will corner the kingdoms. Okay, this will not. Yeah, because this one is actually a free piece that the enemy king can capture. So I should maybe try to have something better. How about rook? They don't like that idea. It's a made into, but I wasted it. Let's see the hint. Oh, this is a good general. I thought there was a pawn for a moment, and then a rook. It's a check. Yeah, it's a checkmate. Let's go. Let's have another one. Yeah, my intro now. I will be serious this time. Now is the time to stop holding back and try to have some serious puzzles moment. Right. I do want a goal here. It will cover a good amount of spaces. The king will have to move into one of the 3 spaces. Or maybe I would want to put my goal here and have the king move off. And then probably drop a rook somewhere. But this is not bulletproof. This is not bulletproof. I might want to move the bishop to turn it into a sugar general. How about first we get the king to move to whatever these are, and then promote our silver. Let's say the king move up here. I say the king move up here. I then put a rook here. it doesn't seem to be very good. I want something better. Can I have that? How about a rook here? How about rook here? Actually, it does look good. It does look good because then I will be able to put a gold general right here. A rook here, the king can only move here, here, or here. In case I move into these two positions, I can put a gold general here, and the king is dead. So they have to move down here. If they move down here, what can I do exactly? Or they cannot move over to these two positions because these are protected, which means I can continue the pressure over here as well. I can put a gold general here and it's still over. Okay, let's go. Should be it. It should be it. Let's go. I got back my points and I actually increased my elo after these two puzzles. This Kyoto Shoji was a pain in the ass yesterday. I cannot forget that. I cannot forget the pain that it has inflicted into me. I will not forget that pain for the rest of my life. My art is still hurt. My asshole is still hurt from the pains. Well, uh, oh no. Oh no. Okay, you know what? I think I have this. Uh, I just don't like this position at all. I actually want this and then block every possible move that the enemy king can take. And then okay, maybe I just want to put a rook here. How about that? They will try to move here. But if they move here, which is a very bad spot from bishop, I want to avoid that actually. So, I actually want to put a bishop like somewhere, so that it could defend. They don't have anything to actually go for my king, can they? Oh, they can. So we probably have to give chase, do we? Do I just move the king over to this position? How about a bishop here into a so how about a bishop here into the king moving whatever into here and then I put in a rook here. It should be over. Yeah, that was different than what I tried to do, but I actually found the sequence. That was nice. You know, my intro I can take it, but my intent, excuse me, can computer actually manage to fight 10 move checkmate? No, that's why they got these manual made puzzles. I'm not even going to talk about how these guys even managed to fight the puzzle in the first place though. I mean, if you sleep with these pieces over your head, you should be able to do it. But I have better things to do in my life. Yeah, I totally have better things to do in my life. So Okay, this current actually can promote, so why don't it promote now? This guy can promote into a very strong base, I think. If this guy promote, he can give check immediately. I can remember some kind of like this. We have the legs and the tail, and then the wings. Okay, and the king will be under check. It's a made in one. Okay, thanks for reminding me. It's a made in one. So they cannot be about promotion, I guess. The king cannot move back. It only have two possible positions that it can go to, which hinders some information. I can actually maybe move here, but the king can move over here. Can it? Yes, it can. I think I will need the ability of some of the pieces. Maybe a grain. I have a grain here in this weird bird. I don't remember this weird bird at all. How can this guy move? Okay, this is a little bit weird. I don't think I have any pieces can go for the two positions at once. Right? There's no pieces can do that. There's no pieces that can do that. You will need to create a wild diagonal, like something like this. But it does not seem to fit any pieces. I mean, I can put a piece here if the enemy king is not like right here, right? But the enemy king is right here. So what can I do? How can this guy move again? He can move forward like a rook, downward diagonal like a bishop, and he can like move back diagonally one step. This is a lot to take in. I try to remember some of that. And I only got some of that. Oh, okay, we have a bird here that cannot actually do anything. I'm starting to believe that I need to promote my piece. Maybe not. See. A green won't make it. Promoted bird won't make it. This move won't make it either. The king can just move here. How do I prevent the king from moving here? And I have something that can do exactly that. I would love to try. We even have something like that. We don't. Well, what a bummer. I have a bird here. Wait, should this guy actually be able to go downward? Oh, okay, he cannot. Well, I'm I'm stuck. Let's give me the move. Okay. Wait, what? This is a promotion? How do you promote in this game again? Yes, with this angle, this huge bird. I actually forgot how this guy called to kill me. Eagle? No, it's not an eagle. How is it called? Um, it's not an eagle. It's a huge bird. How do you call huge bird? Not this guy. Uh, American icon bird. Eagle. Wait, it's not the eagle that I thought about. But it probably is. Yeah. This one does look like an eagle. Let's try to have another one. Let's get rid of this guy. Why am I 1700 again? Hello? Hello, wait, what? No, I need to read a little bit of the documents. How can they promote? Promotion. Certain pieces can promote. This happens either by moving into the promotion zone or beginning a move from the promotion zone. The promotion zone is the last two ranks of the board. Only two pieces promote. Okay. I think I know it. This one, this guy, and the pawns. Okay. Thanks for the reminders. Let me check out our army numbers. Okay, we have a dozen. We have a dozen. And this is a main one. I think we could have this and it's over. Okay, nice. Give me that. Oh, this one is so painful. You know what? Let's have a game of. No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for anything right now. This is peak living error in human history. Okay. Whatever. A puzzle of the day. We have a puzzle of the day today. As house. And this one is probably not a repetitive puzzle, are they? The devs gonna give two facts about what happened here. So you never know. You might be seeing repeated puzzles that we don't even know it. This one actually quite difficult. I do want a marshal. I can check and get the marshal and then put a marshal here. It could be really good, right? Let's just go for it. Okay, we have this. Then probably something like this, but maybe not. Uh, Maybe I want this night capture. I should continue the check, right? How many ways I can check the king? I can put a knight here. They eat. Um, 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 um. I think I will have to move one guy here to try to go for the king. I actually want the rook to stay put here. It does look really good for me. Or maybe I want to put a marshal right here, or knight right here, and then put on marshal here. And then maybe like go here after the king would be dead by that. A knight here, but if the rook just capture it, what will happen? I will capture with this anyway, and then put a marshal right here. It should still be good, right? Yeah, let's try to do it. A knight here. It was not the right one. Okay. How about this? Yeah, they wanted just move. How about marshal here? And then maybe a knight. How do you continue check from this? Okay, this one. Wow. Okay. Take the bishop. Uh, Good morning, everyone. I've just learned season key. Anyone want to play? So, so you here. You have 1 minute. Well, I cannot really say that, can I? Let's wait a little for our guy here. I'll try to stay a little bit. I don't know for a match. Again, we actually did not spend a lot of time today. I mean, I need to be healthy, right? If I try to go for 2000 peso of just greens one, complete ones, I don't think I can survive. I don't think I can survive. Let's have a game of whatever. I actually want some Tokyo Shoji, yo. Maybe some rated one. Let's have some shoji games. I do love the idea of shoji now, and some crazy house. Who I will add it. Let's just practice the crazy variants. Uh, which ones do I have? You are crazy. As house. Is as how good? Uh, Seiko. Copper house is really good, right? Not quite so. Shoji. Mini shoji is also really like good. Um, you don't know what? Maybe just this. 1 more minute. 1 more minute, and I'll end the stream. Sometimes you have to balance the difficulties though. Having no one to play with is a very, very difficult problem. Okay, I waited for 1 minute and we did not see anyone. So I think that it. I've managed to clear some puzzles today, so do feel pretty good. Tomorrow I might do some kind of like challenges. I don't know about. I don't know. um, say petrols. Like prices and no. Yeah, for future content. I might do some kind of chess ultimate stream. I have never started it though, so maybe I should just try out the chess first, then out this time. There's a lot of things we can do tomorrow. Okay, and I think that is for today, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.